You are listening to Hello Cupcake, It's Me, a podcast with your host, Michael Peterson.
Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake, It's Me, a podcast. And if you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe. Then head on over to youtube.com/hellocupcakeitsme to check out the YouTube channel that is updated every Wednesday and Thursday. Make sure you follow me on TikTok for TikTok Tuesdays, and follow me on all the other social medias, and go give hellocupcakeitsme.com some love, and check out my book Carpe Diem Scroto 365 Daily Affirmations, found at www.cdsthebook.com. So today I am doing something a little bit different. You see, I got two microphones going on here. I don't know what the status of this microphone is going to be, but for those of you who are not able to see this, I am also recording a video at the same exact time. I've had a few people ask me to do a video podcast, which, isn't that just a vlog like what I do over on YouTube? But I'm going to try it out and see how people of the blogosphere enjoy it. So if you have only consumed my content through audio over here on the blog, hi, my name is Michael. This is what I look like. Depressing, I'm sure, but whatever. Here we are. So I don't have very much time today because I have a therapy appointment at 11, and at the time of starting this recording, it is 10:22. I thought I was going to have a little bit more time to do this and play around with the different settings or whatever, but my computer decided that it wanted to restart right in the middle of loading up all of my audio recording software, so here we are. Anyways, life has been pretty good the last couple of days, and I had to really step outside of my comfort zone yesterday and force myself into doing something that, should it come through, will be tremendously life-changing for me, and that is about as detailed or as I'm going to give you right now, because I'm a huge believer in energy and stuff like that, and I don't want people's negativity affecting what could be, like I said, life-changing and just really good for me. So if you are the type that pray or send good energy to others, by all means, please do that. Just send it my way, general delivery, however prayer works or sending good energy works. But I have just been doing my shit lately, just pushing forward and trying to snap out of the depression that I was going through, which I have successfully done. Once I identified what was triggering that depression, which was the fact that it was the anniversary of my dad and my grandfather's passing. They passed within days of each other on the same year. So my dad died April 27th. My grandpa died April 30th of 2013. And so it was just back to back, fuck, it's hard enough losing one person, but when you're losing two people who are, pretty major staples in the family and in your life, pretty damn hard. So my poor mom, she was just falling apart because, not only is she grieving the loss of her father, but she's now grieving her husband and trying to do everything. So yeah. Each year his birthday and his passing hits me a little bit different, and this year I had completely forgotten what April 27th was even about. And for several days leading up to and several days leading like after it was really freaking difficult. And had a lot of emotional therapy sessions and a lot of just bullshit that I was going through at that time. So, anyways, doing a lot better. Still not doing the exercises that I need to do in the form of like actually getting out onto the trail and going walking and stuff like that, but I have picked up my pace in working out at when I go swimming or whatever. And so this Monday was the first time in a while that I've been able to hit the 1 mile mark swimming. And I came home and died afterwards, of course, but it was just amazing to get that 1 mile in and knowing how good I felt afterwards. Um, Now, once I came home and went to sleep and my muscles relaxed and everything, and I tried to get up later on that night, I was like hunched over and crippled, but that's a completely different story. Um, you know, anyone who's ever like worked out or gone to the gym or done anything like that, and you feel great that like right afterwards, and the rest of that day you're just like, yeah, I did that. And then the next morning you wake up, you're like feeling like a bounce check. Yeah, that was me. So, um, gradually I'm working myself back up to it. Today I was actually gonna go do a cold plunge, and I woke up too late. I honestly woke up at like 10 o'clock, and I was like, well, shit, that has given me no time to do anything. So I don't know if I'm still gonna cold plunge or not, or if I'm just going to call it good and try to do it next week. But I have a lot of stuff coming up over the next couple of weeks that makes life a little bit difficult to like kind of squeeze anything else in. Now, if you're new to my program or you're new to my content, you know that I live my life very um very carefree, very free flowing. Like the only time that I ever schedule anything in stone is if it's a doctor's appointment, a mental health appointment, or something that I'm doing with my family. Otherwise, as soon as I'm done with this podcast and I'm done with therapy, I could be on a plane to New York to go see a Broadway show because that's just how my life goes. Or my one of my friends could call me up and be like, "Hey, you want to head into Seattle for the day? My treat or whatever." Even if it wasn't their treat, I have a few dollars that I could work with, but I'd be like, "Fuck yeah, let's do this." Anytime I can get into Seattle or Everett, I will take it. Not that I need to go to Everett anytime soon, because I just added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I added 6 new Funko Pop to my collection, so I'm up to like 700 and something of those now. Are almost 760 of those now. So yeah, I need a 12 step. I really do. Kind of the curse of growing up poor and now having adult money. So yeah, got that whole thing going on. But the other thing that I've been doing lately is I took a little bit of a break from making jewelry, but I had a friend give me a whole shit ton of turquoise and fake turquoise to work with, and I made this amazing necklace. It is so huge, so unnecessary, but I absolutely love it. And look at that. It's absolutely huge, but on me it like hits right here. I don't want to put it on because I don't want to disturb the microphones, but like I think I think most of this is howlite with a few pieces of it actually being real turquoise, um like these beads here. These are real turquoise, I believe, and I think these smaller ones are real turquoise. And I'm not sure about this big focal piece, but I'm pretty sure that's howlite also. But either way, I don't care. If you're not a jewelry maker or a jewelry snob, you're not going to really notice. I've made some other pieces, but they ended up being way too small for what I needed. I really wanted something that was just plain green and black. And I have had this piece of polished bone for a long time. It might even be I was told that it's bone, but now looking at it in the shimmer, I think it's actually polished shell. But either way, this was given to me by my biological mom years ago, and it came from a necklace that she deconstructed that was from the 70s or the 80s. And so I just wanted to have something, but I think this is going to be like more of a choker than anything else. So just having fun with doing all of that, and just trying to keep focusing on the positive and keep moving forward in a positive manner, and making sure that when I do spend time with friends and family that I let them know uh, how much I appreciate them and how much they mean to me. With everything that's going on right now in the world, we really need to do that more. We need to let those people who we love and care for just know how much they mean to us. Um, and you know, you you're not guaranteed a tomorrow. You are guaranteed a right now, and that's just you got to take that, and you can't take that for um, granted either. So yeah, I along with all of that too, I've been spending some time in the rearview mirror again, just thinking of things about like my past, where I have been, where I've come from, where I want to go, and how that's lining up with everything else, and just trying to sort everything out, you know. And so this all kind of plays into me stepping outside of my comfort zone yesterday, and actually inducing a little bit of a panic attack in myself by forcing myself to step outside of my comfort zone. And so it I always say in all of my videos, my podcasts and stuff like that, that you're doing the best you can with what you have available to you. And that has become my motto, especially after publishing the book and during the times leading up to the book getting published. I have to consistently remind myself, Michael, you are doing the best you can with what you have available to you. You cannot compare yourself to everyone else in the world, because no one else in the world is like you. No one else in the world has your exact same circumstances. No one else in the world has your same exact upbringing. And reminding myself that two people holding hands, walking in sync with one another down a road, are going to experience that walk in two different ways. And so um just trying to give myself comfort, and trying to give myself grace and understanding that things will work out Some of them might be like ripping a band-aid off, others might be as easy as breathing. Which, for those of you who have asthma or COPD or something like that, may not come as easy, but hopefully you get the gist of what I'm saying. So, yeah, just bebopping along. Also, spending a lot of me time in front of like playing my video game and just having fun with my PlayStation 4. I have completed all 4 of the games that I originally bought or I didn't buy it, it was given to me, but I completed all 4 of the games that I originally got the PS4 for, and that was Infamous Second Son, Star Wars Fallen Order, Star Wars Survivor, and Spider-Man. And once I finished Spider-Man, um, I did Miles Morales, the Spider-Man Miles Morales, and so I've finished those 5 games. And I have to say, like, I love Spider-Man. I don't care if it's Miles Morales or if it's Peter Parker. I just love the idea of Spider-Man. Miles Morales, I like a little bit more because of his backstory and his connection to Harlem and how he's a biracial person who is like Harlem's Spider-Man, but if he needs the help, Peter Parker is just on the other side of town, and so you know, it just feeds into my comic book nerdy geeky side, and I really appreciated both of those storylines, and those games actually had me crying at the end. So I was just like, you know what, good games. Um, I'm upset that Spider-Man 2 is on PS5. So in the next 4 or 5 years, I'm gonna have to get myself a PS5 so I can play that game. I'm always behind the times when it comes to gaming systems. Um, the newest gaming system that I have is my Nintendo Switch, and I'll be honest, I haven't played that as much as I have my PlayStation 4, just because um, I've played all the games that I own for the Switch, and the one game that I want for the Switch is still $60. Even like used, I can barely find it for under $40, and I just I don't have the need or the want to buy that game right now, especially for that price, and especially with gas prices going all the way up. The other day it was 574, 576 at my local gas station, which I was completely pissed off about because prior to that it was 476, and then it went up to 524 for like the longest time, and it was there. I kept saying, "Oh, I'll get gas later. I'll get gas later. Let me wait until I get this next paycheck or whatever." And then the day that I get the paycheck to go fill up, it's like the highest I've ever seen it, and it's rumored to go all the way up to almost $8 here in the Pacific Northwest, and it's like, wow, that's awesome. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and let you go because I now have 20 minutes to get this all edited and uploaded and all that other fun stuff. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, drop them in the comment section down below. And if you have any ideas for future podcasts or anything like that, please let me know. I would love to hear them. You can submit your questions to me. You could send me an email. Just title it podcast questions and then send it to hellocupcakeitsme at gmail.com, or put them in the notes section here, or if you are over on YouTube or wherever you happen to consume podcasts, put it there and I should be able to see those notes. But until next time, remember you're doing the best you can with what you have available to you. And in a world full of Karens, be somebody who cares in the world. And I will talk to you all later. Bye, everyone. Boop.
Hey you! Tired of mental health books that feel like homework or therapy sessions in disguise? Carpe Diem Scroto is not that book. Written by author Michael Peterson, utilizing his own personal mental health journey, it's your daily dose of clarity, humor, and healing, designed to meet you exactly where you are. Whether you're sipping coffee in chaos or taking a quiet minute for yourself, this book gives you real, raw tools to reframe your day, your mindset, and your life. Unlike anything else on the market, Carpe Diem Scroto blends personal storytelling, practical mental health strategies, and a keep-it-real attitude that makes self-work feel like self-empowerment. Use it daily, share it with a friend, or grow at your own pace. Ready to reclaim your day with bite-sized brilliance? Head to www.cdsthebook.com to grab your copy or learn more.
Thank you so much for tuning in. You have been listening to Hello Cupcake, It's Me, a podcast with your host, Michael Peterson. Please make sure to check back often as new episodes are released bi-weekly. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to send a message to hellocupcakeitsme at gmail.com. And until next time, stay happy, safe, and keep doing the best you can with what you have been given.